Well, welcome back, YouTubers and fellow toy train buffs, to another update on the Edge of Town micro layout. It's been a while since I posted anything, but I've been busy elsewhere, messing with my Marx and MPC playsets and just doing other things out here in the cave. Oh, heck, it took me like 3 weeks to take down and put away all the stuff from the Christmas layout. So, good grief, there was a lot of stuff. Okay, well, alright, that being said, there are a couple updates to the layout. I did do some things. I just haven't posted, obviously. And as I've said before, changes to this board are small and incremental. Alright, I've been touching on this project now for a while, and it's finally done. This is the small combination passenger and milk platform made by cutting down a Plasticville covered freight depot. The shelter is a Plasticville double stall outhouse that I cut the inner wall off and then painted and everything's weathered now. It's a done deal. No longer says Deer Crest Lake. Let's see if I can. This camera does well enough taking macro shots in still mode, but it doesn't do so hot getting this close when you're recording. But it says Deer Crest. That project's done. Alright, next thing I did was, if you'll remember, this portion, this corner of the layout had Pico, these plastic fences made by Pico, here and along the front. Well, and there was nothing here along the track. So what I did is I took the fences out along the front here. I got some Woodland Scenics barbed wire fence to line the front, or I should say to line the area fronting the track. So now the cows can't jump over those hedges and become roadkill supper. And it is implied now that without this fence here, that the rest of the pasture is behind the viewer. And this is just a little corner tucked away on the outskirts of the pasture. Alright, this makes more sense, doing it this way. Alright, so then last night I actually had some me time. My 6-year-old granddaughter was out here for a couple hours with me, and she just let me goof around while she was doing her TikTok videos. And I spent a couple hours going through most of my figures and gluing bases to them. So, there's a lot of figures that stand just fine on their own, and there's a lot of figures that simply don't, so they needed bases. And that's what I did. She was playing with some of the figures and the cows and everything, and I was busy gluing bases. Now let's see what we got here for a train. So that's the updates to the layout. Not much, but still worth doing. I got this Southern Pacific 242 engine and then matching tender over the holiday period, and it's an attractive, gorgeous engine. Along with that, I've been picking up individual cars. Of course, these are all original Marx. The Bessemer boxcar, Seaboard gondola with original cardboard load, a pretty hard to find Colorado and Southern man indoor refrigerator. These cars had, later production had actual moving doors on the side, but in this early production they had all lithograph sides. Okay, and it's called the man in door because there's the guy inside either loading or unloading. And I got this, and it's in really good condition. Lots of times you see these as rust buckets. And then to go with the Southern Pacific engine and tender, I bought a Marx 7-inch 4-wheel Southern Pacific caboose. To the best of my knowledge, Marx didn't make a 6-inch 4-wheel caboose in Southern Pacific livery. I've been buying 7-inch 4-wheel cars for another project as well, so that'll be for something else coming up. What else did I do? The cars that you see here are all pretty much the same ones that were here on my last video, but I did replace many of the figures with the ones I bought recently, and then ended up putting bases on last night. So a lot of the figures here are new this time around. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's do a short running session. How you like that vulture? Don't know what he's waiting for. Must be hungry. That's from an old Kinder Egg toy that I got in Germany in the 1980s. That moose you see here, that is from a more recent Kinder Joy egg that they're now selling here in the States. So, new Kinder Joy, old Kinder Egg. So that really is a fun train to run. I like it. Well behaved. Yeah, I like. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Let me get back down on the stool and bring her on home. And there we have it. Another Edge of Town update and small running session. I think I mentioned last time I was working on a crossing shanty, guard shanty, and I didn't get too far with that. I glued the walls together and gave it a coat of spray paint. I want to give it a let's see, the paint. Well, what the heck? If we're gonna do an update, let's do an update. I'll show you. Let me go around here, grab it. There you go. Here it is. All right. The bottom portion of the walls is going to be a flat green. I bought some Krylon Army camouflage green, and that's fine. It's flat and it'll work. At first I wanted to get like a grass green. I said, oh, what the heck, green, it's green. So that'll work. So that will be over here somewhere. All right. Well, not on the road, okay? It'll be over here somewhere. All right. And yeah. So I gotta get cracking on that sucker. All right. And before I forget, and I'm forgetting my manners, I do want to thank all the new subscribers. I've said in previous videos that this micro layout is a work in progress. It's been a work in progress now since I think I started the rehab of this old layout around December of 2019. So I've been at it over a year now. And things are slowly but surely coming together. It's been a lot of fun. Been some challenges, and it's okay. These kind of challenges are far better to mess with than some of life's challenges. We'll put it that way. Okay? So until next time, tschüss, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, bye y'all.